You know, I really hated my childhood. Um, but I also really liked it. Like, I feel like my innocence kind of, like, even though, like, it kind of sucked, parts of it sucked, I mean, um, I don't know how else to describe it other than, like, in a way that's more nuanced. So, can I just say that?
I'd carry around Pepto-Bismol because I wanted to smoke cigarettes so bad.
Really? Oh my god.
I'd have a pack of cigarettes and I'd literally like get so nauseous every time I'd smoke a cigarette, but I continued to do it. I was like, I want this.
Oh my god.
It's literally the saddest thing, and now I'm sitting here with a crippling nicotine depression because I force it onto myself.
Same.
Like,
same,
are you-
same.
Okay. But I literally would get like cripplingly ill from cigarettes and I just continue to smoke them.
Migraines since 6th grade, and I had a really bad migraine, and I was literally like crying. And my mom was like, "Here,
I had a
take
really
this
bad
and shut
migraine. I
up."
just start twerking. Fucking pass
Oh, I'm
this.
sorry. Yeah, I had a real bad migraine, and my mom gave me one, and I passed out, so fell asleep. So drug abuse is in my bloodline.
I like Tompkins. I don't know, I've like grown up all over the city. I used to like take classes everywhere, and we would just like go to parks and hang out. I still like do that. I go to parks a lot, but I don't know. I've also been like really bored of here, and like I feel like all you really have to do is like being like my age, like what we do is we just like get fucked up, because that's like all we really can do without like spending a lot of money, and that's all we do, because like whatever money we have we'll just spend it on that.
But like, what do you
What's it called when you like this auditorium, and then there's one time there's like this huge like rocket show going on with all the students, and I remember like running up on stage,
Start kicking.
just started literally,
I have like the most random fucking things. Like I have this one thing that I just remember being
And I miss that. I don't want to be just like a fucking ashtray.
well, technically I was born in Manhattan, but I live in Brooklyn, and my dad lives in Maryland. I love Brooklyn. I'm very lucky to be in Brooklyn and in New York. I don't want to leave the bubble. It's kind of like a culture shock when I go to Maryland, because there, like when Trump was president, there was like, Trump like fucking flags everywhere, and guns, and it's just like real hunting. Like it's just literally, okay, my dad told me the other day that it's the law, like it's legal if you capture a baby deer and you have it in your possession, but you let it like free in like a gated yard or whatever, it's totally legal to keep it. And what people do is they have these baby deers, and as the baby like grows up, when they go hunting, they like wrap it around like a tree or whatever to like bait the parents or like bait like other deers, and then they shoot them. It's fucked up. Like it's crazy there, and it's just Maryland. Like it's just like like suburbs in the U.S. or whatever, but.
Well, I was born here, but I was raised between New York, a small summer village in Russia, and a Siberian village up north. I like bits and pieces of all of it. But I guess I prefer New York just because there's more to do here. Summer Village in Europe, which I go to now, is also very cool. But there's absolutely nothing to do there whatsoever. There's no cell service. There's no running water, no electricity. We use solar panels or generators. It's boring, but it's very pretty though. We're surrounded by forest, but we're also 4 hours away from the nearest hospital, 3 hours away from the nearest city, and there's like no way to go grocery shopping unless you have a car. We only have a small kiosk.
Like, don't really like how I look.
Same.
So,
Yeah, that's my thing too. I don't care what other people think, but I don't like how I look. So I'm going to the gym now.
hey.
I know. It's so bad.
My parents got divorced when I was like 5, maybe 6, and previously, prior to that, I was taking Mandarin classes because we were gonna move to China for his job, and so because they got divorced, we didn't move. So it's kind of like if they stayed together, my life would have been completely different, like absolutely different. And now, as a 17-year-old and I know about the world more so, I literally cannot see them together. They are completely different people. I don't know how they stayed together for that long, but my childhood was good. It was hard. I was seeing my dad once a month. I think I was just a really sad kid. I had tics and I got bullied for them, and I don't know, I just was very unhappy, and I'm a completely different person now. I was definitely mean just because I was getting that back, so I just thought it was okay to be mean to other people. But growing up and having that experience, I know how to be a friend, and I know how to support myself and other people.
Are so good.
Yeah, I know you like the spicy food, so I thought that was a good one.
And a card. I'll read that last. I don't know if it says Mr. Q.
I don't know what it is either, but it's
I'll ask Momo.
I started first experiencing mental health issues when I was 10. One day when I was in class, the thought just popped into my head that I should starve myself, and that didn't really go away ever really until recently, honestly. I feel like I've grown a lot recently, but yeah, I never really acted on that thought until I was in 8th grade when I became vegan. And we all know what that means. It was just an excuse to get away with restricting. And I lost a lot of weight, and my parents would always mention it, and it would make me super uncomfortable. But it was really on and off, my weight loss, because I would prioritize school over everything, so I would be okay with gaining weight if it meant that I could have good grades.
Freshman year, I kind of went off the rails a little bit, and I was addicted to these morphine cards, and was going through them every couple days or something, and it was really bad. And it was one day I was home and I was just hitting it all day, and it was, I don't know, 7 or something, and I went out because I was I needed water. I don't know, I felt really dizzy, and I couldn't stand up, and I laid my head on the table like this, and I guess I passed out and hit my head and fell back, and when I woke up I just threw up, and my mom called the ambulance, I was in the hospital, and it like wasn't that bad. It was just I don't want to say like overdose, but I was just extremely dehydrated and just like really fucked. But I wasn't taking care of myself, so that was definitely like a wake up call and really terrifying.
Lately, I've been feeling it a lot. And it's really hard to cope because it's like, it changes. Like sometimes I feel great. And then like other times I literally just cry for no reason. Yeah, I don't really know how to like cope with it because it just never stays one thing. But you just have to like roll with the punches, I guess.
I went through this big period where I was very like philosophical in the sense where I was like, why am I even here? Like, why does anything matter? Like, my lifetime is so small compared to the world and the universe that like literally everything I do in like the long like spectrum of things or the big spectrum like literally does not matter at all. So I was kind of dealing with like why am I even here? Like, what's my purpose? Like, if I like was gone, like would it even make a difference? Would it even matter?
Like I don't have any like clear trauma that I can like link it all to. And like I don't have like a label that I can like blame it on. So it's really like I like want to know so that I can know like what the problem is and that it's not just like me.
My cousin, I think he is, you know like how everyone has their favorite cousin? He's my favorite cousin. The summer before sophomore year, after I got caught stealing, my mental health really plummeted. Like I was super suicidal, and we went to Austria, and he really he really stopped me from killing myself. Honestly, like just his support. Like I never came to him when I was like about to kill myself, but before I got there, I was like I really think I'm gonna kill myself before the school year starts. But he was really like nice about it. I'm a different person, honestly. I know that sounds cheesy, but it took me a while to let myself feel that way. But now it's just like I can accept it. I can move on from the way of thinking that I used to be like so secure and like I didn't even think I would ever be able to let that go. But now I think I'm getting there.